Portland Stage's first time doing this play.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's nice that it's our first time, and the show is kind of about how George Bailey starts to really understand what his life is about, and how much he touches everybody else, and how many people he's helped, and kind of what the meaning of Christmas is.
The first act is like we're in a radio studio, and most of the core actors will be on the lower level speaking into microphones the whole time. But then once George meets Clarence, it turns more into George's story and his turning point, and it turns more into a play where you're like feeling a lot more emotion from George, and he's kind of figuring himself out and realizing that his life is meaningful. And so that turning point is represented by the fact that the actors stop speaking primarily into microphones and they're on stage acting instead of radio acting.
It's definitely like very feel good.
Yeah.
It's like there's some sad moments, but it's happy at the end. Every person's life is meaningful, no matter how it seems like to you.
I think it's all about being kind and how kindness is a good thing, and you can always be kinder. This is my first year doing this, and I'm making a lot of friends, and I like my part a lot.
It's really cool that we get to be in like the first It's a Wonderful Life live radio play. Like, it's really cool to do.
This is just such a great experience.
Definitely.
Knowing that we are going to be the first group to do this is exciting, but also really nerve-wracking. But that's what makes it so fun.
A Foley table, it has all the sound effects that people would be making in a radio show, so it like brings you back to like that time period where instead of having TVs, you would be listening to a radio, and they would need sounds to make sure the image was like clear to the people listening at home, and that's like the whole point of the radio broadcast. So it's like unique than other plays that Portland Stage has done.
It's fun to do all of the Foley table stuff and make all the sound effects.
That's really cool with all the sound effects, like how it adds together, like it brings all the show together with all the sounds, and it's fun to switch it up this year because like all the other years have been different.
So like a cuckoo clock after like an hour strikes.
These are cards that we use for money.
This makes the creaking sounds for doors, so like
My favorite scene is Martini's scene as well because I get to do the goat noise.
And can you do the goat noise?
They see me like glass breaking, like.
That's the sound they do when they're first meeting Clarence, and all the other angels, they do that when he first comes up. I really like it. It's fun.
You don't have to be a pop star or a famous actress to be someone special. Your life affects everybody, even if you're not famous. I sort of think of the plays that I do and the people I do it with, they're kind of like my family. And for a while, it's nice to have that.
Come see the show!
Old Lang Syne, my dear, for old